A major pedestrian safety project near UCF is underway, and the goal is pretty simple: to save lives and reduce injuries.
Western News investigative reporter Greg Fox has been bringing us the heartbreaking stories of families who've lost loved ones to crashes and shows us the fast-moving progress to help protect students and others.
The noise from the power tools is just barely louder than the traffic that zooms past the entrance to the University of Central Florida. But the end result should be several miles of safer paths for pedestrians. Students say if it's going to protect them, they'll put up with the construction mess for now.
I used to live right over there, and people just speed through here all the time. At night, it's kind of dangerous. I think anything they could do to make it safer is a good idea.
I walk everywhere. I don't even have a permit to drive my car on campus. So I think that's awesome that they're trying to do things to keep students safe and get students walking. You know, exercise is always a good thing too, so I think it's good.
One of the most visible improvements in this $13 million project, led by Orange County, is pedestrian fencing along Alafaya Trail and University Boulevard. It's supposed to keep people from trying to cross the busy and dangerous roads in between intersections. This kind of fencing is around other universities around the country as well, but we've seen it as low as just a couple of feet. You can see this is chest high, so it really discourages students and other pedestrians from trying to climb over and then cross the street. Pedestrians are also getting wider sidewalks and lower level lighting, which ought to make people walking and biking more visible to drivers. Also being added, signalized pedestrian crosswalks, median landscaping, and warning signs to keep drivers and walkers separated.
But I definitely believe that families that I have talked to, the number of students that have been impacted by the safety issues and the traffic concerns around campus, that it will save lives. And I really do believe it will make a difference in the long run.
Paula Cobb's daughter, London Harrell, was a hospitality student at UCF when she was struck and killed by an impaired driver in 2019. Besides the current safety improvements, Cobb is urging the university, state, and county to form a traffic safety committee, including students and parents, to guide future projects.
To actually talk about what it is they want that experience to be and how they can put safety as a top priority.
So far, lowering the traffic speeds near campus is not being considered. In Orange County, Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.
The UCF pedestrian safety project is scheduled to be complete by spring of next year.